Just a few thoughts about Confederacy Part Number 9. You know, if you look at that time, and if you look at that time through the eyes of, well, I hate to use the word, but I'm going to say a metaphor. If you look at through the metaphorical eyes of Hollywood, you're not getting the right perspective of the Civil War. In Part Number 9, it talks about passing the Conscription Act, because that's the only way that they could raise an army. We like to think, or we have thought, from the movies that we've seen, that everybody was ready to go, ready to fight. But if they hadn't have adopted the Conscription Act, they couldn't have fought the war because they wouldn't have had an army. And at that time, a lot of those that were in the Army, their enlistments were like 3 or 4 months, and it was coming due for discharge, and they had to do something quick. And that's why they really got ahead or really got together and passed this Conscription Act. And those that were in the service, I think in Part Number 9 it talks about the conscription being for 3 years, and they gave those credit that had been in for a while. But when you think of it that way, it puts a different light on the military aspects of the Civil War. And also, too, the Mercury, the newspaper, the Mercury, was still after Jefferson Davis's government, and Benjamin was criticized, and eventually he was removed as Secretary of War and moved into a different cabinet post within the Confederacy. But all of that politic was occurring, and you know, when you think about it, it seems almost impossible how the South was even able to secede, form a government, get a constitution, raise an army, combat the media. They had a Herculean task, and it's really an amazing thing when you start studying the politics of the Civil War. Well, that's my comments on Confederacy Part 9. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good day, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.